Hi there, this is Sharon Martin. I am a psychotherapist in San Jose, California, and today I'm going to make a quick video for you about procrastination. So I was going to write a blog post about it, but then decided that making the video would be faster, and that way I won't be able to procrastinate on doing it. So a couple of things that came to mind for me as I was thinking about this. I think the real reason why we tend to procrastinate about things is that we have assigned some negative associations, or we're really focused in on the negative aspects of those things that we're procrastinating on. So it might be something like focusing in on this is boring, this is difficult, this isn't that important, this is going to take too long, things like that. And so obviously when you've created that scenario in your mind, you really aren't very likely to do those things. And that's what leads to the procrastination. We all have things in our life that we're procrastinating on, right? Sometimes they're the big things and sometimes they're the small things. So for me, it tends to be putting away the clean laundry. I don't really mind actually washing the clothes or even folding it, but it's the putting it away that I tend to procrastinate on. So in that situation, as I really thought about it, I was focusing on the fact that it's really not that important to me, and that actually is the reality, so when I come to that conclusion, and there may be things in your life too that you ultimately just decide are not that important for you, my time's better spent on other things, then what I need to do is let myself off the hook. I don't need to feel bad about it. I don't need to feel guilty about not doing it. It's really okay to choose not to do some things. So that's number one. The other thing is that week after week, I am looking at this paint that needs to be touched up in my kitchen. So clearly I am procrastinating on it. And in this situation, it is something that's important to me. I do want to do it, but like I said, week after week tends to go by and it's still not getting done. So when I really thought about that situation, what happened is I'm focusing on how difficult it is, how many steps are involved. I need to figure out what kind of paint it is. I need to figure out the color, get the color matched, go to the store, get the paint, find some brushes, do the painting, clean it up, all that. Sounds like a big pain, right? So that's why I'm not doing it, But the good news is that it's not that difficult for us to change those negative ways of thinking. It really just takes more awareness on our part. So now that I'm aware of what I'm thinking, what I can do is I can focus in on, how good it's going to feel when it's done, that I'm going to be happy with myself for getting it done. I'm going to like the way it's going to look, so those are the things that I can look forward to, and what we often find with the things that we're procrastinating on is, we're spending so much time actually thinking about doing them and then feeling bad about not doing them, that it's actually generally less effort to actually do them. And it's the hard part is really just getting started. So it really can help to kind of trick yourself into saying, I'm going to do this for 5 or 10 minutes. Oftentimes 5 or 10 minutes is all it takes to get a lot of things done. Obviously some things do take longer than that. And then usually what happens is either you do the 5 to 10 minutes and you've got some of it done, and then it feels a little bit less overwhelming. It's a little bit more doable. Or you've gotten yourself into it, you've gotten some momentum going, and you decide you can actually do more than that 10 minutes. And then you keep going, and again, you get more done, you feel better about it, and you've created some positive energy for yourself. And that's going to sort of fuel you to continue getting that project done. So I hope that helps. A couple of thoughts for you about procrastination. I hope you have a great week. Thanks for listening.